Carrying it forward here is Copley, and Dowman's first touch isn't quite what he would have hoped for. And that is a lovely way of passing behind for Musa here. Clever flick, rolls in this Arsenal team. So they are schoolboy level, effectively, officially, including Dowman here. He's not even that long, 15, and you saw those silky, graceful skills there.
Well, the first glimpse of Max Dowman, a wonderful talent, and he's drawn the challenge from the United skipper, Devaney. Excuse me, tackle from behind, a poor one, pulling his shirt back, and then lunges in. Well, he miscontrolled the first ball, did Max Dowman, but you just see there that very good player, and really good to watch.
There's 2 goals in this Youth Cup run as well, both QPR and at Fulham. He actually missed a penalty in that Fulham game, didn't matter as it turned out. Arsenal required. That's nicely worked. Arsenal just coming into it a bit more, and Dowman keeps getting on the ball, which has got to be good news for them.
Yeah, absolutely. If Arsenal are going to be successful.
17 group. It's taken over from Jack Wilshere now.
Box quickly. An influence on this game, and again, just a chatty young 15-year-old Max Dowman.
Keeps managing to get on the ball.
Part of the learning curve.
Fired in by Devaney.
That was brilliant by Dowman. 3 players around him.
United, big block. Braden Clark timed that perfectly.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good battle. Kieri on the left for United, and Clark 2 or 3 times now. Clark has done
from him, and it needed to be. Another good ball.
Just watch this. He receives the ball, looks up, but the strike is a close one regarding offside. But the pace of the ball just drops beautifully into his stride.
Surrounded by red and white.
Stops his run, takes a blow to his back, but it looks to be a good possibly be. With so much talent on the field. Ball again.
Again. They've been quiet, Arsenal, for the last, 15 minutes or so. They just, as we approach half-time, I think you'd say Man U have definitely been the better side in this now. Whereas feeling a bit more even before. Yellow card out for Dowman here, the challenge on Scadland.
Yeah, slightly late from Max Dowman. I think that's frustration more than anything. See it here, he jumps into the challenge, he's a fraction late. Referee was right on top of that, issuing him with a yellow card.
Urisa. Dowman pulled back. Now that ought to be a yellow card, really.
He's pretty sharp, interesting, with Tyler Fletcher and Devaney booked in the heart of that Manchester United midfield.
Salmon steps up. Devaney under pressure. Just got nibbled.
Dowman was away. Maurice's challenge to turn it round.
That's a misplaced pass, cheaply given away by Armour. Still some encouragement early on here. Dowman, Copley outside him. Try and let that spin out, but wasn't good in. 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds, in case you missed that headline. It's another one of those Dowman runs, and he's fouled again, and it's Devaney. No, is he sent the other way?
Well, no, I think what they're saying is Devaney's been booked and he should get a second yellow card. He's pulling his shirt off his shoulder. That
is some decision to make, because it's not exactly... It's It's been Dowman who's been drawing all of those fouls. Been a few of them tonight. Big deep breath from him here as he takes the free kick. Definite encouragement for Arsenal early in this second half here. Manchester United have been a little bit off it. Sloppy passes. Captain on the thinnest thin ice. Dowman back to O'Neill.
His feet to get a strike away with that wonderful left foot that he possesses.
Dowman away from Jack Fletcher. Brilliant. He's away from Munro. He's going to have to be booked now as well. It might not matter. Dowman's still going. Penalty to Arsenal from the best player on the pitch. They can't handle him.
It's unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. His perseverance first. The way he carries the ball. Munro actually pulls his shirt back outside the box. The referee, whether he meant it or not, look at the pull of the shirt outside the box. No penalty. Lets the game go on. And then in the end, bundles him to the floor. That is superb, absolutely brilliant, the way he carries the ball, the way he draws the challenge and how he wins.
Although he's lost his place in another way. But having earned the penalty, Max Dowman's going to take it. Unbelievable run. That drop of the shoulder was something else. No yellow card incidentally for Munro on that, but it might be far more punishing than that. This to put Arsenal in front then. Does, right in the corner. Will Murdoch, guessed right, went left, couldn't keep it out. Max Dowman puts Arsenal in front, and they trailed, remember, and were looking second best. Is he all right? What's happened here?
He just slipped when he's gone to celebrate after the goal. The 15-year-old has been absolutely sensational tonight. He's hurt himself, which could be an absolute disaster for this young man, who has been brilliant this evening and has taken Arsenal into a 2-1 lead, but may well have injured himself.
Well, it's all around him. His coach will be concerned, thrilled and concerned at the same time.
Well, he had the confidence to step up and strike the ball, but as he was dancing away towards the corner flag, I'm not sure if he slipped or just jumping onto the surface, sliding on his knees. It looks as if he certainly has maybe pulled a thigh.
That knee slide celeb or a groin just there as he buries his face in the turf. You wonder if he's done something in terms of tonight that might be irreparable, or maybe he's young enough and rubbery enough that he'll be okay. But well, it's all about Max Dowman at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, incredible.
He made the penalty, scored the penalty, he's got injured in celebrating the penalty. Is he okay?
He seems to be walking okay now, which is going to be, yeah, the thumbs up, I think, from Max Dowman. Absolutely brilliant the way he won the penalty. You cannot understand at times some of the decisions young players make, just the way that they perform, the mistakes that they make, but
here he goes again.
So elegant, glides across the surface with the ball on the end of that left foot, side to side. They do try to penetrate, closing those gaps quickly.
Dowman there, when he was still 14, scored in the U18 youth. I do know the answer. I'm giving the viewers a moment to have a think. Well, for a start, I'm pretty sure he's related.
Well, you see that number 10 shirt. That is an extraordinary young talent, Max Dowman. He's shown what he's capable of by scoring that penalty kick, but just watch as he dances away, throws himself onto the floor, just maybe pulled that.
Something's gone a little bit tweaky in there,
right
but
calf, I think, right quad, sorry.
celebrations a little more muted next time. I should say, actually, I might have mentioned it earlier, he missed a penalty in the last round, so that, maybe it was on his mind, maybe it wasn't, but he stuck it away nicely enough. Scored a competition then. He's scored a few goals already this season, he's only played. Now, being pulled again.
The way he keeps the ball on the end of his left foot is just brilliant.
Nicely done. You know who, Dowman, and he's passed Ibrahimov, and he will be carded. Has the ball though, because Arsenal haven't had it that much. But I mean, almost every time he's had it, he's either done.
Substitute Ibrahimov now receives the yellow card. Sorry, the other substitute it was just come in, wait to picks up the yellow card for the challenge.
Well, we're hearing there's going to be 9 added minutes after this one we've got here.
You wouldn't put it past him striking or shooting from this angle.
You'd think, whip it with curl towards that far post, see if it gets a flick, because you cannot defend that if you get it right. And he has put the whip on it, but it wasn't far enough, and Bianchetti. Space here for Dowman. He's got a spell danger, he's got run of the inside, he might go all the way! It's a brilliant stop from Dowman, seems to have it all there at his mercy.
Murdoch has just kept Manchester United. When he picks the ball up in a space that he has, he's just got one thing on his mind, driving into that 18-yard box, and with that wonderful left foot, it's a good strike, but it's just within range for the goalkeeper. Would have been another sensational evening.
See, the strange thing is, it looked like he's absolutely lightning quick, and yet I think that challenge coming in from the Olympic Marley Salmon will attack, especially if United go backwards. That is a seriously risky ball from.
I think it maybe took off too early. It was off the top of his head.
Dowman still somehow able. Well, he's finally dispossessed. It took Scanlon, who's about
A few more bodies forward, throw the ball forward a little more often. Can he just find one last little bit of magic?
invited that because that other quarter-final is still 2 weeks away. The 3 all being played this week. Dowman trying to get away from Lusail. Got a bit of ball. Did he? No, he didn't. Sorry, the assistant has helped out the referee there. And Dowman draws another yellow card from an opponent who's been on the field for nearly 2 hours less.
It just shows the ability of Dowman again. He's running away from a fresh most of the contentious issues, certainly in this extra time period.
Odd will sweep. Arsenal skipper off. I mean, there, if he gets the pass right, it's a little behind Lusali, but he's still got there. Ibrahimov, everyone run upfield now. So what if United score on the counter? Casey's making his move. So
Incredible FAU.